Hi there, it's Russ from Pro Tools Expert, and I'm looking at Ashley Smith from Seattle Underground's Drum Rudiments pack. If you don't understand drum rudiments, it might be worthwhile you heading over to Wikipedia, putting drum rudiments in it and reading up on it. It's quite historical. It goes back to the time of Napoleon and even further back, where there was a formalization of drum playing and drum parts, such as rolls and flams and all that kind of stuff. And that's been formalized over the years, and Ashley's put together 26 of the approved drum rudiments as part of the National Association of Rudimentary Drummers, I think. NARD. There we go. National Association of Rudimental Drummers. That's a mouthful, if ever I was going to come up with a snappy name for something. NARD. You open it up and you first get a really cool PDF manual that you can go through, and it goes into some detail about what's in there. He's spent some time doing the background information. Very helpful, very useful. And then if you go through it, you have either GM MIDI, you have F Expansion BFD2, and you have Slate Digital SSD4. So it's available for two very popular ones, BFD2 and SSD4, and then also, as I say, in MIDI. So I'm going to run in MIDI because I'm going to put it through Addictive Drums. And so what you can do, so if I play you this riff from Addictive Drums, now what happens then is we can then pick up any groove, we can then start dragging and dropping stuff in MIDI format. So we could go for a basic roll, so we get a roll here, and there's grooves with rolls, and then there's basic rolls, we could go for 11-stroke roll. These are all authorized by, as I say, the NARD. Now you might think, what's the point of just something like that? Well, the point of something like that is if you're like me and you're not a drummer and not a trained drummer, then whenever you try and do rolls and fills and stuff like that, they're not going to sound authentic, because this is the real McCoy. So we can grab something like this. I've already brought a set in here, and I can drag it into this part here. So now when I play this, then of course I can then go into MIDI, take the kick drums out if I want, leave those out. Or I could do other things. I could use those, move them around. Do that kind of thing. So you've got this great kind of toolkit. Well, earlier on I pushed it up to the toms. About that there. So now we have this really cool you could really start to spice up your parts. Then we could pick another one up. Let's try this one, see what this does. Whoops, clicking too fast. See what we've got here. And as you can see, you could then go through, and without too much hard work, you could really start. I think the kicks are there. We could go back into the original here and just take some of those kicks out where that riff's going to play. Let's take those out of there. And now if we play these two bars here, we've got this really cool riff in there. So very quickly, you can take very basic beats and add some authentic fills and paradiddles. So if I go through in some more detail, if you're a drummer and you're really into this, if you want to really geek out, you can see we've got rolls, roughs and drags. Can't even say that one. Paradiddles, flams. Flams are used a lot in drumming. And again, we can go in and get a groove out of that first. We can say what we're running at 100 anyway. So let's try one of these grooves at 100 and see what we've got. If we don't like it, we try another one. Let's say we get a paradiddle here. What we got here? Let's see what this does. wonder what that would happen. It's worth experimenting sometimes. Just bring him into the track and see what you get. No, that doesn't quite work, and as you can see, I'm not the drummer. So you get the idea. Anyway, it's very comprehensive. It has 26 of, I think, 40 authorised rudiments, and it's a tenner. Now, Ashley is a member of the community, and he has really worked hard on this. You can really tell by the attention to detail within the pack. And I think if you're looking for some really cool components to build fantastic drum parts, then you won't go wrong with this. So head over to his website. I'll put it in the link at the end, and you can check them out. BFD, SSD4, or if you don't have either one of those, then you can use the MIDI ones, which is what I'm using here, and pretty straightforward to use. It gets my thumbs up. It's good work by Ashley, and worth checking out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.